Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for this video. Today we're going to talk a little bit about spring aeration. For the past couple years I've been doing both spring and fall aeration in my yard, and I've had really good luck with this. But this year I was debating on whether or not I really needed to do the spring aeration and whether I could just push it off to the fall and do a once a year program. But then again, I was thinking, if my plan has been working in the past, why should I really change it now? For a small amount of money you can rent an aerator for a couple hours, and although it's not super fun to run and is pretty physically demanding, I do think it has benefits for the yard. In particular for me, maybe it's just the kind of bluegrass that I have in my backyard, but it seems like I have an overabundance of thatch buildup every year after winter. It looks fine in the fall, and then once everything goes dormant and it comes out of that in the spring, it seems like I have a lot of dead stuff and thatch buildup in there that I really need to remove. And next year I'm thinking maybe I'll just dethatch it in the spring, but I just feel like I don't want to tear up my grass too much because it's in really good shape. I just need to get down in there and remove some of that excess dead stuff after winter. Now, core aeration in the past has really helped me do this without doing a super amount of damage to the yard. So for this year I just decided to keep my plan that I've been going with for the past couple years, and today we're going to do the spring aeration. Alright, just a few thoughts on this aerator that I rented. Normally I don't have too much trouble with these rentals, and I've tried a few different types of aerators in the past and they've worked pretty well for me. This one I wasn't super happy with, so I don't know if it was just this particular machine or this brand in general. I'm not sure if I've used a Bluebird before or not. It didn't pull very good cores for me, probably only maybe an inch or so, and usually I can get about 3-inch cores out of my yard. My yard was not dry, I know that wasn't the problem. No matter how far I would tip it back, it just didn't seem to make any difference. It didn't want to push down into the ground very well. And the other thing with these aerators is that they're hard enough to operate for somebody of my size anyway, and with the weights on it on this, as soon as you would get any sort of incline, like any sort of tilt on my hill, number one, the motor would die, and number two, it just is not easy to handle at all with the weights in for me. And I tried it with the weights in to see if that was part of the problem with not getting down into the ground very far, but it didn't make any difference on this particular machine. Normally I do run it with weights in and I can manhandle it around the yard okay, but this one just did not operate very well for me. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for a rental. Might have just been this particular machine, but just something I thought I would mention. So thank you guys very much again for watching this video. Next up we have some Milorganite action coming up. That'll be out very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.